Back on Robert Exel Week here on TYT Sports Locked Out. We are joined with the editor-in-chief of Boxing.com. Robert, a heavy week for you on TYT Sports, but you know what? It's not surprising that HBO is starting to make their deals literally the day after Floyd Mayweather decides to leave their network for Showtime and be promoted by CBS. So we start with Nonito Donaire. Well, the only one that we're doing right now. Nonito Donaire has agreed to, well, they have Top Rank has agreed to put them together. Nonito Donaire and the two-time Cuban gold medal winner, Guillermo Rigondeaux. My initial opinion on this when I first saw it was that I'm in favor of it. I like it. Obviously, Abner is the guy that everyone wants to see. They have called out each other after their respective fights. I guess time will tell if that ever happens and Top Rank and Golden Boy can somehow put their swords down and come to an agreement. However, this is what we are left with, and I'm totally fine with it. So April 13th in New York City, the Radio City Music Hall, where there has only been one other fight. Roy Jones fought there in its 82-year existence. What was your initial reaction when reading that this fight was agreed to?
I was happy to hear it. Rigondeaux is an excellent opponent, an excellent fighter. One shouldn't be deceived by his record because he hasn't been fighting pro that long, but he has something like 300 amateur fights to his credit. I mean, he's a serious fighter, and he's a serious opponent for Nonito Donaire, so I'm all in favor of it.
Now, Donaire, 31-1, 20 knockouts, 30 years old. He won 4 fights in 2012, which obviously gave him Fighter of the Year award. He fought Omar Narvaez the last time he was in New York City, and, well, that was just a poop job and a stinker because Narvaez did not even care to fight and engage. The 122-pound title is on the line for Nonito Donaire. Start with Rigondeaux, though. Freddie Roach has said that he is one of the best counterpunchers he has ever seen, which is high praise coming from a Hall of Fame trainer. Why exactly does he only have this amount of fights as a professional? You said he has a great amateur career, but why didn't he turn pro sooner?
Well, because he wasn't in the U.S. I mean, basically, he was in Cuba. There has been no pro game in Cuba since Castro took over. So he simply had to leave his country, had to emigrate to the U.S. in order to kickstart his career. That's the reason he has so few fights. But in terms of experience, I mean, he's as experienced as somebody with really 30 or 40 professional fights. I mean, he is a seasoned fighter and an excellent fighter, always in impeccable shape. And he's going to give Donaire a serious contest.
How exactly do the styles contrast, and what do you think will be the outcome?
Well, the fact that Rigondeaux is a counterpuncher, and the fact that Nonito Donaire really comes forward. I mean, he's somebody who sort of searches and destroys. I mean, it's a wonderful blend of styles. It's hard for a counterpuncher to win a fight because he's not the aggressor per se. Given Rigondeaux's power, and he is very strong, and his timing, which is impeccable, he's going to give Nonito a run for his money when they fight at Radio City Music Hall.
Rigondeaux is 32 years old, which is surprising because of how few fights he has as a professional. Again, 11-0 with 8 knockouts. Nonito Donaire, however, albeit he's 30 years old, many view him as like a 27-year-old because he's still very active. He's always on his feet. He's always jumping around. It seems like a grasshopper in the ring. So, again, it should be a solid fight, but let me ask you this. Will it ever happen? Let's say Donaire wins this fight. And I don't believe I got a prediction out of you. Do you think Donaire wins this fight?
I do. I think he's going to win by decision.